Picture this. You're standing on the edge of a mountain so steep it feels like you're looking down the side of a skyscraper. The wind is icy, the snow glitters under the sun, and your heart pounds as you take in the sheer drop. There's no trail, no safety net, just you, your skis, and the untamed wild. This is freeride skiing, the sport where adventure meets adrenaline and danger is just part of the game. And today, we're diving deep into this world of risk and reward. From the story of Ian McIntosh's jaw-dropping 1,600-foot fall to the heart-stopping accidents that have claimed the lives of some of the best freeriders in history, this video will take you on a journey into the most dangerous sport on the planet. Just look at this. Freeride skiing is not your typical day at the slopes. There are no boundaries, no signs telling you where to turn or where to stop. It's about exploring untouched terrain, carving your own path, and embracing the unpredictability of the mountain. But that unpredictability comes at a price. Avalanches, hidden rocks, and sheer cliffs are just a few of the hazards freeriders face. The margin for error is razor thin. And yet, every year, skiers return to the mountains, driven by a mix of passion, adrenaline, and a deep connection to nature. In this video, we're going to explore what makes freeride skiing so irresistible and so dangerous. We'll tell you the incredible stories of survival, like Ian McIntosh's legendary fall, and share the tragic losses that have shaken the skiing community. But here's the question: what drives someone to risk everything for a sport that could take it all away in an instant? Stick around because the answer might surprise you. To understand why freeride skiing is so dangerous, you first have to understand what it is. Unlike traditional skiing, where you stick to marked trails and groomed snow, freeride skiing takes place in the backcountry, remote, untouched areas far from ski resorts. There's no one to guide you, no map to follow. It's just you, the mountain, and whatever lies ahead. Skiers are often dropped off by helicopters or climb for hours to reach the perfect starting point. Once they drop in, there's no turning back. The terrain can be unpredictable. Deep powder might suddenly turn to ice. A beautiful slope might hide a jagged rock beneath the surface. And then there are the cliffs, massive drops that leave no room for error. Freeride skiing is beautiful, but it's also brutal. Avalanches are one of the biggest dangers. When a skier cuts through untouched snow, they can trigger a cascade of snow and ice that races downhill at terrifying speeds. These slides can bury a skier in seconds, making rescue nearly impossible. Even without avalanches, the risks are everywhere. Hidden rocks, tree wells, crevasses, and sudden cliffs can turn a simple mistake into a life-threatening situation. And because freeride skiing takes place in remote areas, getting help isn't always an option. Despite all this, skiers keep coming back. For them, the reward is worth the risk. The freedom of carving your own line down a mountain, the thrill of conquering nature's most dangerous terrain. It's a feeling like no other. One of the most famous moments in freeride skiing history happened during the filming of Teton Gravity Research's Paradise Waits. Ian McIntosh, a professional skier with years of experience, was tackling an incredibly steep line in Alaska. The slope was more than 50 degrees, essentially a vertical wall of snow. McIntosh had planned his route carefully, but just seconds into the run, disaster struck. He hit a hidden trench in the snow and lost his balance. What happened next was terrifying. McIntosh began tumbling down the mountain, unable to stop. For nearly 1,600 feet, more than the height of the Eiffel Tower, he cartwheeled down the slope, hitting rocks and snow as he went. Amazingly, McIntosh survived with only minor injuries. His airbag system likely saved his life, cushioning some of the impacts. When he finally came to a stop, he radioed his team saying,
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
The footage of his fall went viral, shocking even the most seasoned skiers. Now here's the big question. After a fall like that, what makes someone want to get back on their skis? What drives these athletes to keep pushing their limits, knowing the risks? Unfortunately, not every story has a happy ending. Freeride skiing has claimed the lives of many talented athletes, leaving behind legacies that inspire and warn future generations. Swedish freeskier Matilda Rappaport was known for her grace and fearlessness. In 2016, while filming a promotional video in Chile, she triggered an avalanche. The slide buried her under tons of snow, and despite being rescued, Rappaport passed away days later due to oxygen deprivation. Her death shook the skiing community and highlighted the ever-present dangers of backcountry skiing. In 2023, former freestyle skiing world champion Kyle Smain lost his life in an avalanche while skiing in Japan. The avalanche struck unexpectedly, underscoring how even the most experienced skiers can't predict every danger. Jamie Pierre was a legend in the skiing world, known for his daring stunts, including a record-breaking 255-foot cliff jump. But in 2011, Pierre died in an avalanche while skiing in Utah. His death was a tragic reminder that the mountain doesn't care how skilled or experienced you are. C.R. Johnson was one of the most innovative skiers of his generation. In 2010, he fell while skiing at Squaw Valley, California, and lost his life. His passing left a lasting impact on the sport, serving as a reminder that even the best are vulnerable. Why do they do it? Why risk everything for a sport that could end it all in an instant? For many freeride skiers, it's about more than just adrenaline. Psychologists call it sensation-seeking, the need for intense, novel experiences. Freeride skiing provides that in spades. The thrill of racing down a mountain, the beauty of untouched snow, the satisfaction of conquering nature's most challenging terrain. It's a rush like no other. But it's also about freedom. On the mountain, there are no rules, no boundaries. Skiers talk about the almost spiritual experience of being in the backcountry. The silence, the vastness of the landscape, the feeling of being completely in the moment. It's something that's hard to find anywhere else. Even after near-death experiences, most freeride skiers can't stay away from the mountains. It's not just about the thrill, it's about passion, community, and the pursuit of perfection. Freeride skiing is a lifestyle. It's about chasing the perfect run, sharing stories around a campfire, and pushing yourself to be better every day. For many skiers, the risks are part of the reward. In recent years, technology and training have made freeride skiing somewhat safer. Avalanche airbags, transceivers, and helmets are now standard equipment. Many skiers also take avalanche safety courses to learn how to read terrain, rescue others, and avoid dangerous areas. But no amount of preparation can eliminate the risks entirely. The mountain is unpredictable, and that's part of what makes freeride skiing so compelling. Now it's your turn. Would you ever try freeride skiing? Or do you think it's a sport where the risks just aren't worth it? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join us for more incredible stories of adventure, adrenaline, and the people who push the limits of what's possible. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.